when it comes to manifesting or having a goal and actually realizing that goal and becoming successful at something extraordinary or big or even small, but just having that success, reaching that goal, manifesting your dreams. I don't know if I can explain it, but it does work. It is a real thing. And it requires absolute faith and belief in the moment and not falling off that. As soon as you drop off into doubt, it kills it. You can get back up and get back on again and believe again, but it's something you have to hold for an extended period of time. And I don't know how long that is, but if it's a short-term goal where you're doing something right then in the moment, like say you're in a football game, like when I was in a sales job going door to door, throughout the whole day, the whole week, 5-6 days in a row, you have to stay in 100% faith, belief, and not drop off into doubt. It's literally, mentally, it's the same as like walking across the high wire and balancing. You balance across a high wire, you're balancing. You have to stay balanced in your mind on faith, because it's easy to fall off. Like I'm not good at balancing on a high wire. I'd walk up it and fall off, It'd just be a constant thing of going up, trying, falling, boom, boom, over and over and over and over. You keep falling every day, every time. That's the same thing that happened to me and it still happens to me with believing in yourself, believing in your dreams. You have to try again. The next day, the next moment, get back up, start believing again. And when I mean belief, I mean actually all the way down into your core. You have to believe. You can't lie to the universe. You can't lie. You can't lie to God, the universe. It's all there. It just is what it is. It knows. It knows what you feel, what you think. You can't lie to it. So as soon as you start doubting, it kills it. It kills it. So, not everything. I mean, your whole life's not going to go to hell if you doubt something. But I'm just saying, like, if you have like some big specific goal, like I want to sell 1,000 units of sales this week. I've never done it before. It's almost impossible. It's not impossible, but only, small amount of people ever do it. Most people can't do it. It took me years and years, weeks, trying over and over again to get to that point. And the week I did it the first time was in the beginning of the morning. I got doors slammed in my face, rejected, boom, 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 nothing. Like 10, 11 a.m., nothing. And it didn't bother me at all. It's like I knew it was going to happen anyway. It didn't even faze me. Normally you would drop into doubt at that point, like afraid to go to the next door, just like, oh man, this isn't going to work. What the heck, Slam the door in my face again. If I would have dropped into that, just the thought of that, it would have killed the week, because I did that 100 times. But the first time in my life that I didn't let it bother me and I didn't drop into doubt, and I was just like, it almost just made me smile. Like seeing that initial few hours, that first half of the day of 0 sales, complete rejection. It was like a test. I was on the high wire balancing. I was going, some winds came and I stayed on. And it was like a test. And as soon as it's like beforehand I already knew, so I didn't drop off into doubt. So, and then boom, I was literally walking, living the dream. Sale, 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 sale. Hit the numbers the first day, second day, third day. Hit the numbers, like, and it happened. I hit the 1,000 units. I made like, oh, I don't know, over $4,000 profit in a week as like a college student, or after college, my early 20s. I was selling these books door to door, so that was a lot of money at the time. Over $4,000 in like 5-6 days. And I didn't even work the Saturday, the 6th day, because I hit it by Friday, before Friday evening, before everyone started going out and their family night and date nights and stuff. So I hit it in 4 3/4 days. And then as soon as I hit it and I realized that I did it and that it was Friday night, I dropped back into, not doubt, but just like, okay, I'm done, I did it. And I didn't even sell anything like the next day, even though I did try a little bit. I wish, it's really hard to get back to that point because I have like so many other goals in my life. Still, like now we all have goals, but you have to believe in yourself, and you can't ever, not even for a second, fall into that doubt trap. And I don't know what the formula is, because it's normal to fall into that sometimes. But you gotta get back up quick. And every day focus on believing. And you also have to take action. That's the thing a lot of channels don't mention. I mean, when I was knocking on doors, I could believe and all that stuff, but if I wasn't actually knocking and making this pitch and taking the orders, that's all action. Action has to be a part of it. But, okay, so like with your real life goals, if you're not taking action, I mean, some things can happen, miracles happen. You just run into somebody, or, doors open. But you have to take action. That's just a given. But I want to make it clear because I know people and loved ones who think that you don't have to take action. I know law of attraction people say that you don't. Rhonda Barnes or whatever, The Secret said it doesn't require action, which is so stupid because she wrote the book The Secret. She got it published. She talked to the people. Those are all actions. Like getting a book published and printed and out in the market on store shelves is action. Writing the book is action. So it's just absolutely blows my mind that they say you don't have to take action, because people take that literally. Like, okay, I literally don't have to take any action. You have to take action. She wrote the book. She talked to people, made business deals, got it on the store shelves. Anyway. But she, she got to the same, she did the same thing. This is all true. This is all real. Like the book she wrote, it's real stuff. It's just, they just, for some reason, try to say you don't have to take action, and they just ignore the fact that they took a lot of action to even do the things they did. Because I know some people take it literally, that you don't have to take action, and that's the wrong thing you could tell someone, because they're just going to be sitting in their room not doing anything and trying to manifest stuff. But she even talks about, like, she had to get to that point where she would open the mail instead of, debt or bills, crushing her, which is familiar. She had to play a game in her mind, like pretend it was money, like she was getting money, or she was getting, like it was a check, or she was getting money, or that it was good. you can't fall into doubt. You have to, things have to be, like, even if something bad happens, you gotta twist it into, man, this is good. This is meant, this is good. It's a test. It's gonna help me get to where I want to go. Like when I hit that goal in sales, like the first half of the day, up until almost lunch, I didn't sell one single thing, and people were saying no. It didn't faze me. It didn't knock me off into doubt like it normally would have 100 times before that. Absolutely did not faze me. And you can't lie to the universe. So, you know, you could, if you fall into doubt and disbelief, the universe is going to know. So you can't lie and pretend like you didn't. So if you're not manifesting what you want now and you're not reaching your goals, it's because you don't believe it and you're not taking action. If you start actually believing it, and it's something you can get up again and do it again, keep trying and take action. Because if you really believed, you would take the action. You would make the, do what you need to do. You would take the action if you believed. So it's those, I think it's like those two things like are the most, like actually believing it to your core and taking the action towards it. If you can do those two things, you can do anything, even stuff that most people have never done before.